Melrose Place won't be seen tonight, but returns April 5th when the countdown to the series finale begins. Now, stay tuned for The Road to Fame next.
I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels.
Is that America's trashiest talk show host singing country western tunes on public access television?
I think I'm in danger of being clinically depressed.
And is that Hollywood's hottest heartthrob boozing it up on a soap opera?
Do you know what that means?
Wayne Newton? Ronald Reagan?
No.
And can that really be two of today's biggest stars auditioning together in the same screen test?
Dinner.
At my house, Friday night.
You bet. And they're all in early roles they'd like to forget. See if you can guess who they are.
Happy Valentine's Day, Mom and Dad.
Like this famous funny man in his first TV appearance.
That was living to me, the bumper cars.
This Oscar-winning actor on Celebrity Bowling. This box office superstar in his father's home movie. This popular actress in a hamburger commercial. And this king of comedy cracking jokes for 20 bucks a night. We'll take you through every detour, speed bump, and wrong turn more than 60 of your all-time favorites took as they climb to the top of the hill and reach for the stars on their road to fame.
You wouldn't believe the talent we got. Stay right where you're at.
One of comedy's biggest stars got his start there, and it's where the host of America's wildest talk show tried his hand at country music. No, we're not talking about the Grand Ole Opry. We're talking about the sleazy, cheesy world of public access television. His road to fame took him from mayor of Cincinnati to local news anchor to public access song stylist.
Well, I'm busted flat in Baton Rouge, and I'm waiting for that train, and I'm feeling nearly faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down while waiting for that train that took us all the way.
The band could only find one key for him to sing in, off key.
And feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee.
You probably guessed by now, it's Jerry Springer. He eventually earned $1 million an episode for his sitcom about nothing, which is exactly what he got paid for his first TV appearance.
Thank you very much. It's very nice to be here. You know, I'm from New York. Sure. I was born in Brooklyn, Coney Island. Love Coney Island. The cyclone, huh? The parachute jump, the bumper cars, that was living to me. The bumper cars. Little response, the bumper cars. What a ride. You didn't just go on it, you lived it. It was Ben-Hur in your own mind. There was always one guy in the bumper cars that could never do it. He was like the loser of the ride. Remember, as soon as the ride got started, he got stuck in a pack of empty cars. Couldn't get going. Always ended up with the attendant hanging off the back, helping him steer.
That's right. It's Jerry Seinfeld. This 17-year-old tagged along with her punk rocker boyfriend to a public access TV show. When the program ran short, she was asked to read some poetry that proved as baffling as any case on the X-Files.
I'm nearly 20. And if I was ever going to make a break, now's the time to do it. Imagine, half my girlfriends were already separated from their husbands, and here I was still living at home. So I told my parents I was moving out. I waited till it was way past my parents' bedtime. Then I sneaked back into the house and set the alarm in my bedroom for 6 the next morning. Then I slept on top of the bed. The bed. The bed.
No more clues. It's Gillian Anderson. When this Southern belle loaded up her car and headed for the comedy clubs of New York, it was the first time she'd ever crossed the Mason-Dixon line.
I am getting used to the guys in New York. It's a little different. I prefer Southern guys because they're slow and easy to manage. There's just something about a guy whose IQ matches his inseam. It's refreshing. I love it. Guys from the South will, like, give us left-handed compliments. You can't see how huge I am. I'm a tall woman, and I hear things in Georgia like, well, I like big, healthy women with sturdy feet. Or, Mama says girls that sweat a lot are honest. That's good to remember. Guys from New York are much more direct to the points, like, yo, you got a big can and a mustache. Wanna dance?
Have you figured it out? It's Brett Butler. When he was 7, his father introduced him to comedy by playing him a Bill Cosby album. Now he rocks as one of Hollywood's funniest stars.
Yeah, I didn't always want to be a comedian. I wanted to be a doctor. I went to medical school for a while. My parents couldn't afford to send me there anymore. I said, Dad, what am I going to do? He said, son, you have to teach your damn self. Figure what the heck. George Washington Carver taught himself. Lincoln taught himself. How would you feel if you walked into a doctor's office, looked up on the wall, and saw a plaque that said, taught my damn self?
Guess who? That's right, it's Chris Rock.
Well, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. And feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me, for Bobby McGee.
And now our Road to Fame Amateur Talent Contest.
I'm very proud of it. Please, keep your seats.
Joke for joke and song for song, these next stars battled it out for their shot at the big time.
What?
This Cleveland comic was writing comedy shtick for his hometown radio station when he stepped into the national spotlight.
If you're ever in a bad mood, you want to get yourself in a good mood, you can try doing some of the things that I like to do. Like, I like to run stop signs in the rain in front of a cop. Just to make him get out of his car. It's fun. Enjoy yourself. Went to a hockey game, stood in the front row with a 50-pound bag of rock salt. I was like, hey, come on. Here's some kicks. I like to go to deli counters and ask them to cut me some slack.
You got it. It's Drew Carey. She entered the teen vocalist competition on Star Search using a stage name and was crushed when she lost. So she went back to her real name, let her hair down, and zoomed to the top of the charts.
I'm looking to figure out this boy I know, but every time we get together, I never understand. Even though my head is saying take it slow, it's hard to hold back 'cause he's always on my mind. Looking into his eyes, he would whisper everything I wanted to hear. Why is true love just so hard to find? But I'm saying, you know, love is blind.
Are you stumped? It's Alanis Morissette. After Ed McMahon's daughter saw her perform at a Long Island comedy club, she was booked on Star Search. Although she lost twice, she still credits the show for her first big break.
My aunt had a baby last weekend. I was home for it. She went into labor. Very exciting. I was there. Easy at the beginning. She goes, okay, Ralph. Okay, it's over. I'm thinking, hey, 10 kids for me. Let's start now. Before she goes to the hospital, though, it's another story, right? She's like, focal point, focal point! You did this to me, Brian! I'm saying, hold it, drop me at the convent. No kids for me. No kids here. Thank you.
Check it out. It's Rosie O'Donnell. And finally, this country music sensation made her national television debut when she was just 8 years old.
Don't worry about me. It's all over now. Though I may be blue, how many some have? Don't pity me.
You give up? It's Leanne Rimes. Coming up, a big-time comic falls flat. And an Oscar winner sings flat.
In the
big blue sky.
Plus a movie megastar in his first and only appearance in a daytime soap opera.
Look what they've done to me. You want to end up like me?
All this and more when the road to fame continues.
The Road to Fame is brought to you by Pepsi, the joy of cola.
Now, what'll it be, sweetheart?
Let me guess. A nice, cold Pepsi. I wouldn't want to hear one of those crazy voices of yours, huh?
Honey, you ain't heard nothing yet. Hit it, fellas.
The average butterfly takes 3 days to fully spread its wings in the springtime. Each spring, the average woman takes as much time to realize she has nothing to wear. Perfect time for the Payless Spring Sale. With a huge selection of women's dress and casuals for just $9.99, you won't need to spend 3 days looking for the perfect shoe. No wonder they migrate here. It's your choice, and doesn't it feel good? Payless.
3 cashews at once? Wow!
Hey, look at this dog. I think he wants a nut.
No, dogs don't like nuts.
Everyone loves Planters nuts. Fresh roasted taste, and they're cholesterol-free.
Guys, very impressive.
Planters, relax, go nuts.
Pull over. Finally, after all these years, fruit. Since we get to steal the dogs, we're gonna be rich. In 1 hour, we're gonna be celebrities. We're gonna be...
Just one more, Grandpa.
Okay, sugar. Smile.
Hon, the Weekly World News is going to be here in 10 minutes. I've got them up to $500,000.
Polaroid, right now.
Straight is boring. That's why I love Le Grand Curl. L'Oreal's first mascara ever to curl your lashes all by itself. Really? This amazing technology curls as it lengthens. So ditch their old eyelash curler and get L'Oreal Le Grand Curl.
Go behind the scenes of America's most talked about show.
I think Fish would come right out and say, I love interns.
The Life and Trials of Ally McBeal, a special edition next on Fox.
Some of the funniest people in show business started out as stand-up comics making $20 a night. Now this rubber-faced comic makes $20 million a movie.
Right on, man.
Let's see, that works out to about 40 grand a joke. The first time he performed at a comedy club, the audience booed. Now who's got the last laugh?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling a little strange tonight, and I'm not sure why. No, I'm kidding you. That's just a little bit of a physical gag to get the show started off with a bang, and, well, you won't be seeing much more physical humor in my show.
You guessed it, it's Jim Carrey. This comic cut-up was a freshman at New York University when he landed a spot on It's Showtime at the Apollo.
A lot of pretty girls here tonight, I noticed. And I tell you, the girls here, oh, I can't talk to good-looking girls. I get intimidated. I don't know how to talk to them, you know? Unattractive girls, I can speak to all right, though. Hey, how you doing? You want to go out sometime? No? Well, you're fat and ugly anyways. Get away from me, you know? Much easier. I like that. I like that. No, folks, don't get me wrong. I do okay with the girls. I got a hot-looking girlfriend right now. Oh, God, beautiful. Oh, jeez, yeah. Anorexic girl. Well, actually, I've been seeing less and less of her, but...
That's right. It's Adam Sandler. This film and TV favorite dropped out of college to work in a skateboard shop. Bet he has nicer wheels now.
I watch Jeopardy now and then just to remind myself that I am a total idiot. And me watching the show is like this. Wait, slow down, Alex. Egypt? No, pass. How'd you know that, dude? Game's over. God, I knew that one, too. I just didn't say it out loud. That was a tough one, too, man. That was politics. You get these guys in the show that are geniuses. I don't know where they get them either. It's like, okay, Gurn, our champ. Gurn, your category? All right, Alex, I'll take things no one on the planet could possibly know except for people on Jeopardy for 100.
Check it out. It's David Spade. This Canadian comic got a lucky break. He was hired for his first TV gig in America because the director was his cousin.
I got an impression I want to try, okay? Bill Nyman. Got a cigarette? If you knew him, that would be exact. You know, my mother didn't want me to go into comedy. She wanted me to stay in school. She babies me, right? And it's nice to be babied, right? It's nice to be babied, but it's sometimes embarrassing. When I'm home alone, I don't mind being babied. But when my friends are there, it's embarrassing. When I'm home alone, it's great. But when my friends are there and she wants to breastfeed me, that's a little bit much.
It's funny man Howie Mandel.
Thanks a lot. You guys are black.
Thank you very much.
You'll never see a serious actress plugging hamburgers.
That's right.
Or pitching shampoo. Or playing a singing stewardess in an airline commercial. Real actors don't do commercials. Or do they?
As long as it's not a hassle.
This Oscar-nominated actress hawked hamburgers to earn extra money during college.
To celebrate our victory over the Big Mac and Wendy's single for Best Taste, Burger King presents our first television coupon. Good for a free Whopper this weekend only. All you do is buy one Whopper and say,
The Whopper beat the Big Mac.
Just say that and get your second Whopper free.
Whopper beat the Big Mac.
That's right, for Best Taste.
The Whopper beat the Big Mac.
Buy a Whopper, get one free at Burger King this weekend only.
Give up? It's Elizabeth Shue. Today, this grown-up sitcom star would probably ask her husband Andre to kiss her boo-boo and make it better.
A cut heals better when it's kept covered, and that means a fresh bandage once in a while. But most kids don't know how to change a bandage. When they take an old bandage off the wrong way, they can pull the cut open. Here's the right way. Gently peel back both sides at the same time, so there's no pressure on the cut.
Still
Now
clueless?
Put a fresh one on.
It's Brooke Shields.
Band-Aid brand bandages from Johnson & Johnson.
This Canadian beauty beat out 100 girls to snag this department store spot.
Hey, you creeps, want to see what I got, Mom?
The Eaton Guarantee.
It's Party of Five's Nev Campbell.
Eaton's.
This TV strongman has over 100 commercials to his credit, and people are still talking about his hair.
Most guys would tell you they don't really think about their hair. Right. Personally, I think most guys want their hair to look good, as long as it's not a hassle. That's where Pert Plus comes in. With the Unico, you get clean, more manageable hair than with plain shampoo, but without any extra work. That's Pert Plus. Hey, I admit it. I think about my hair.
Did you figure it out? It's Hercules, Kevin Sorbo. On her way to slaying vampires, this 5-year-old staked her claim to fame in a number of hamburger commercials.
Do I look 20% smaller to you? I must to McDonald's. When I order a regular burger at McDonald's, they make it with 20% less meat than Burger King. Unbelievable. Luckily, I know a perfect way to show McDonald's how I feel. I go to Burger King.
It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Before their careers took off, these award-winning actresses appeared as stewardesses in an airline commercial.
Come on and fly me in the big blue sky. I'm National Fly Me.
I'm Gail, and this is Barbara. She's one of our luxurious new DC-10s. This year.
I'm Cynthia. Fly me to Miami, then on to London. I've got great connections in Europe.
Fly Cynthia. Fly now.
Guess who? It's Kim Basinger and Sybil Shepherd. The year after shooting this cornflake commercial, this starry-eyed actor moved to Hollywood where it was full speed ahead.
Give me that crispy. Give me that crispy. Give me that sunshine taste. Give me that crunchy. Give me that crunchy. Give me that Kellogg's taste.
You got it. It's Keanu Reeves.
Kellogg's cornflakes.
Still to come, she was singing in church before she was the preacher's wife. And your favorite stars sweating it out in their very first screen tests.
I don't want to be different. Hey, off my case, toilet face.
All this and more when the road to fame continues.
Dry skin is a nasty little problem, but extra dry skin, the kind that's tight, itchy, and uncomfortable, now that's a big problem. Fortunately, there's advanced therapy, a new name from Lubriderm. It's a really rich and creamy Lubriderm with special nutrients and vitamins. And that puts the problem of extra dry skin out of sight and out of mind. Advanced therapy from Lubriderm. Later, Gator.
He's a smooth ladies' man with one thing on his mind. Nachos! He's a nacho-loving fool. Don't stand between the man and his nachos. Nachos! Oh, yeah. Fungalicious.
Right now at Taco Bell, Big Bad Nachos Bel Grande are only 99 cents when you buy a large drink. That's over $1 off. Dig?
Nachos!
Hey, can't you just throw those in the dryer?
You can if your dryer's not broken. Again.
Well, now's the time to replace old appliances. Sears has the top names on sale.
Top names, huh?
Yeah, like Kenmore. A washer-dryer pair is $120 off, while a refrigerator's closeout priced at $499.88.
I'm impressed.
Well, there's more. Buy any appliance over $399 and choose 0% finance charge till August 99 with your Sears card, or choose free delivery instead. Well?
I can hang this up.
Sure can, but you better hurry. Sale ends Saturday.
My life with pads, even those thin ones, was full of uh-ohs and oh no. And this weird feeling I was wearing a diaper, that's not how I want to be protected. No. Then I got a hint from a friend. Latex tampons, she said. What a difference. Different.
Playtex Gentle Glide tampons adjust to comfort fit your body. So they're more than invisible, they're completely comfortable. Playtex Gentle Glide tampons.
So comfortable, you can't even feel them. Bye-bye pads.
Forget plumpy lashes.
Make every single lash count.
New Every Lash Mascara, only from Revlon. Revolutionary defining color brushes on evenly from base to tip. Boosts lashes to their fullest. Plus, Wing Out Lash Comb separates every lash. The look is fuller, beautifully defined, and...
Goodbye, clumps.
New Every Lash Mascara. Make your every single lash count.
And open some eyes.
Revlon.
Sunday, Fox takes you on a fantastic journey with Maximum Homer Drive and all new Simpsons. Then travel 1,000 years into the future.
Cool, just like in Star Trek.
Oh! From the creator of The Simpsons Futurama series premiere.
Here, you'll be treated with dignity. Now strip naked and get on the probulator.
Plus, you can't hide.
You know very well that it can't be caught.
And all new X-Files. The journey begins Sunday at 7, 6 Central on Fox.
It's in their blood, singing and dancing. You either have it or you don't. Lucky for us, these next stars have always had it. And we have it too, caught on tape.
Miss Eileen Twain, how about it? Let me hear it.
This Canadian songstress started out as the lead singer in a Vegas-style revue. But then she hung up the sequins, moved to America, changed her name, and became a country music superstar. Still clueless? It's Shania Twain. Although she started her career as a dancer in this Depeche Mode video, it was comedy, not dancing, that made her a star. Give up? It's Dharma and Greg's Jenna Elfman. 20 years ago, this supermodel strutted her stuff in a grade school recital. says she's just getting by on her good looks? It's Naomi Campbell. This multi-talented performer took a more spiritual route to the top, starting out as a gospel singer in her New Jersey church. Soon the whole world was praising her heavenly voice. Did you figure it out? It's singing sensation Whitney Houston. This queen of camp refined her bawdy act in New York's all-male bathhouses. Check out her pal Barry Manilow tinkling on the ivories. Know who it is? It's Bette Midler.
From Stillwater, America, they're called Santa Fe.
Well, I'm sitting on the bar stool acting like a third. That's what I'm doing today. And I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm losing my troubles away. Well, now I couldn't make her stick with doggone her anyway. She can't sit it out and try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one. I'm drinking my baby goodbye.
This graduate of Oklahoma State University began his record-breaking career on local television while working at a sporting goods store.
Now that she's gone, she probably thinks that I'm a home, just a moping around.
He lost the mustache, kept the cowboy hat, and the rest is country music history. It's Garth Brooks.
All right. Music makes me want to dance.
Before he was Top Gun, before he was a sweat hog.
What?
Sweat hog? That sounds gross.
And before he was beamed aboard the Starship Enterprise. These fresh-faced actors suffered through one screen test after another, just like every other working stiff in Hollywood.
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
Even though he already had the part, this Jersey actor still insisted he audition for the role that made him famous.
I'm Barberini, Eddie Barberini. This is my place, and these are my people. We got Washington, we got Horshack, and we got Epstein.
What do they do?
They all work for me.
Check it out. It's John Travolta. This young actress didn't get this McDonald's commercial despite having experience flipping burgers at a part-time job in high school.
Guys, we just want to do. Right. Nice. These guys are great.
Guess who? It's Vivica A. Fox. This actor provided his own monologue for his Chicago screen test.
Okay, here we go. I'll go first. I'm going to tell you, I never told anybody else. I mean, not a living soul. So you have to swear to me. You have to swear to God that what I tell you doesn't leave this room. Do you swear to God?
Still don't know? It's John Cusack. Before Star Trek, this Harvard-educated actor auditioned to become one of Mr. Cotter's sweat hogs.
I'm 6'2", 185, raised in Pennsylvania. Glad to be out here.
I can imagine how you suffered.
Forget the hazing and the whipping, sir. There are books hopelessly out of date, 60 to a class, 9 to a desk, 6 to a locker, and a very tacky music department. Did you ever see a marching band coming on down the field, passing one harmonica back and forth?
Have you figured it out? It's Jonathan Frakes. This sitcom star appeared much more laid back than his high-strung TV counterpart in this failed screen test.
Have you ever felt like the victim in any situation?
Well, I'm going to say no.
actually. I've never really felt victimized by anything, even though there have been events in my life that haven't been what people would consider pleasant.
You guessed it. It's Kelsey Grammer.
Are you sick?
Yes, I mean, I don't know. Look, for a moment there, I was sure that, look, I know it's impossible, but...
David, tell me what's wrong.
And what are the chances of two of today's biggest superstars auditioning together in the same screen test? Although neither of them got the part, their careers didn't suffer too much.
Tell me what's wrong. Please?
How can I tell you what's wrong when I don't know? Pam, I don't know who I am.
You're you. Right here, right now. Where you come from doesn't matter to me. You're a beautiful, sensitive person, David. And you're different from any boy I've ever known.
I don't want to be different. I don't want to be special. I just want to be like everyone else.
But I don't love everyone else.
Really?
Really?
You've probably guessed by now, it's a pair of Hollywood's hottest heartthrobs, Heather Locklear and Tom Cruise. Next up, it's Saturday Night Live's never-before-seen Lost audition tapes.
Thank you.
I'm going to be glad to help out.
Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Plus, some young stars who really scored. When the road to fame continues.
It's the way the right smile can see you through an entire day. The way you like being treated special, because deep down, you are. The way you feel when you have a choice, even if sometimes you can't make up your mind. And for over 30 years, it's the way our sandwich artists don't just make sandwiches, they create them. So you can always get exactly what you want. Which is more than can be said about most things in life. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
It doesn't look like makeup. It doesn't feel like makeup.
It's a new kind of natural.
True Illusion from Maybelline. Some makeup can clump and look obvious, but True Illusion's exclusive micro mesh formula releases color pigments weightlessly, evenly, subtly concealing imperfections for a flawless yet makeup-free look. True Illusion liquid makeup, and now new liquid to powder compact makeup from Maybelline.
Maybe she's born with it.
From the creator of The Simpsons, your 6 days from the premiere of Futurama, Fox Sunday. Is the art world ready for a Hank Hill original?
Oh my God, that's my colon.
Ooh. An all-new King of the Hill at 8/7 Central, Fox Tuesday.
One-arm push-ups over a bed of nails? No problem. No challenge is too tough for me.
How about finding a chicken sandwich with as much grilled taste as Arby's Grilled Chicken Deluxe?
Ah, you're on. There's loads of grilled chicken sandwiches out there.
But can you find one with a tender, juicy whole breast filet and authentic grilled taste like this?
How about I try an easier challenge, say, a dozen pinky chin-ups?
We challenge you to find the chicken sandwich with as much grilled taste as Arby's Grilled Chicken Deluxe.
The event you've been waiting for is here. The biggest selection of award-winning minivans, from the lowest priced to the ultimate. Now for a limited time during the National Chrysler Plymouth Spring Sales Drive. Get big $1,000 cash allowances, or our lowest APR 1.9, or our lowest lease rates on every award-winning minivan. The National Chrysler Plymouth Spring Sales Drive, for a limited time only. See your Chrysler Plymouth dealer today.
I'm giving you one last chance. I'm only showing you this one more time.
Right now is your last chance to join Bally Total Fitness and get started for just $19 down and only $19 a month. Call 1-800-FITNESS today because time's running out on this incredible offer. And it's never been easier to get started than right now. Look and feel fantastic. Plus, take advantage of this great offer. Get started now for just $19. Don't wait. These are the final days.
Well, don't just sit there.
Call now. It's your last chance to get started for just $19.
It's so great to see a show that's about something.
Seinfeld, weeknights at 6.
30th Century Fox, hurt 1,000 years into the future. One man discovers everything he's dreamed of.
Tourist.
The adventure.
Are you interested in becoming my new crew?
Or what happened to the old crew?
Oh, those poor sons of...
The romance.
Strip naked and get on the probulator.
The danger.
We have you partially surrounded.
From the creator of The Simpsons, Futurama, premiering Sunday after The Simpsons on Fox.
And now it's time to play ball with our Road to Fame All-Stars. This young stud gave up a promising soccer career to star on Melrose Place, where he continued to score with viewers. It's Andrew Shue. This future Oscar winner was an unknown actor tagging along with his friend, actress Brenda Vaccaro, to celebrity bowling.
Oh, he's got it. You got it. Took the lead.
He bowled well, but decided to strike out in a different direction on the road to fame.
Not over yet. Brenda and Michael need 8 spins. Right on it.
Can you believe it? It's Michael Douglas. She was a high school basketball player who longed to be queen of the court, but after missing a few baskets, she got jiggy with rap and crowned herself Queen Latifah. Who's the young golfer taking his first swing at superstardom? Watch as he takes on Bob Hope in a putting match as Jimmy Stewart looks on.
Does he really love golf? Do you ever take him out? He loves it. How about a putting contest with Mr. Hope? Can he putt too?
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, let him putt first.
Why don't you try?
No, let him go first, all right?
All right. You got any money?
We gotta get a real golf ball for him.
Would you like to bet about a nickel? You got a nickel? Want to bet a nickel?
You got the ball for him, Earl? Watch this.
You got any green stamps or anything?
Oh! Well, we gotta give you one more try now.
Yeah, you get a mulligan. I told you he's drinking.
One more try. He knows. He knows.
Wrap it right in there.
Just tap it right in.
Oh, come on, when you're this little, you need all the help you can get, even if your name is Tiger Woods. Almost live from New York, it's the Saturday Night Live Lost audition tapes. Starring Chevy Chase, Gilda Radner, Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, Bill Murray, and Jane Curtin. Back in 1975, John Belushi was picked last and almost lost the job because of his wild antics.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Saturday Night Show. The show is live. The show is not on tape. So all the mistakes all the mistakes happening on this show are real.
Gilda Radner, the first one hired, gave up a better-paying job in Canada to become an SNL regular.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gilda Radner.
Gilda Radner.
Bill Murray lost out to John Belushi and had to wait until the show's second season to join the cast.
I feel that I can offer something, and whether it be traffic reports, live traffic reports up to the minute, or just local coverage on something that's happening in Central Park, I'm going to be glad to help out.
Jane Curtin was picked because she had a completely different look than Gilda Radner.
Well, I come from Boston, Massachusetts. I was born and raised there. I went to private boarding schools all my life. And I have nothing else to say.
Dan Aykroyd was performing with the Second City Comedy Troupe in Toronto when his friend, show producer Lorne Michaels, made him a regular.
There were increased troop movements across the demilitarized zone into North Korea today, and that's probably going to have an effect on our foreign policy. We'll be back in a moment.
Chevy Chase was originally set to be a writer on the show, but he clowned around so much the producers thought he should be in front of the cameras.
Our final note concerns the birth of a baby sandpiper at the Washington Municipal Zoo this morning at 9:13. It's the first such birth in captivity on record. The chick weighed in at just under 14 grams, and it is said to resemble its mother quite closely. A final note of humor, the bird was stepped on and crushed to death by the baby hippo that was born on Wednesday.
This is Colleen at Nureyev Ballet.
Anything could happen to my son. Especially if they have an unfortunate accident. Like if he was to be hanged in a cell. I'm all some of the people in this room responsible.
Huh?
This is Colleen having her first sexual experience.
Hey there. You with the stars in your eyes. Nobody told you what day it was. Nobody was surprised.
Don't talk to me that way!
Or is it too much for you to hear? Is it all going in too clear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other?
Well, that's the news this Wednesday. Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
No.
All right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay. God, she's beautiful. She really is beautiful. You know what keeps her that way? Sandblasting.
Am I done?
Kyoko, that was great.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thanks for coming down, Danny.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for coming to New York.
Okay, I'm finished. That'll do it.
Next up, the road to Ally McBeal.
Don't say that.
Plus, a superstar gets a super start. And who's that dialing for dollars on local TV?
Perhaps, maybe, this is your number. 757 from the top.
Find out when the road to fame continues.
So, you're that new crispy M&M's guy, huh?
What are you trying to get me killed?
What do you mean?
Just look at this body. I'm chocolate, I'm crispy. I just got this feeling once word gets out.
You know, I read palms.
Really?
Give me your hand.
Do you see my lifeline?
Mm-hmm. It ends right here.
Wow, that's amazing. With the glove and everything. I didn't think you could make out... Oh. Could I have my hand back?
Not this time, little guy.
All right, make it quick.
They've come, demanding fajitas. Tender strips of beef or chicken in Chili's legendary marinade. Grilled to perfection and served sizzling. Only at Chili's.
I'm looking good today. When I need a ride, I make a collect call with 1-800-CALL-ATT. It's one low rate all the time, the guaranteed cheap way to call collect. CALLATT.
You're tough enough to be real, but not too tough to feel.
You need protection. You want comfort. Now Kotex Maxis give you both.
Keeping the dream alive.
The unique Kotex Safety Zone design draws fluid down and throughout its length, keeping it safely in the center to help prevent leaks. It even holds its shape, so you're comfortably protected no matter what the day brings. Soft, strong. You've got it together with Kotex.
From the creator of The Simpsons, you're 6 days from the premiere of Futurama, Fox Sunday. A star was born on Super Bowl Sunday.
I say, am I to spend the entire day wallowing around in my own feces? A little service here.
Meet Stewie on the series premiere of Family Guy, April 11th on Fox.
Quadruped?
Mutant.
And lastly, I request that my ashes ascend the Eagle Peak hiking trail one last glorious time, so that I may join with eternity in a moment of quiet reflection.
Uncle Carl.
The
affordable $1999 Kia Sportage.
Victoria's Secret introduces Body by Victoria, an all-new collection of lingerie that's as seamless as it is sexy. Body by Victoria, seamless, and only at Victoria's Secret.
Frasier, a show with some fabulous babes. There's Daphne, there's Roz, and there's Lilith. Check out the fabulous babes of Frasier, weeknights at 6:30 on Fox 29.
Look back at your favorite moments.
There's something really mysterious and forever about your first love.
When Fox goes behind the scenes.
I personally have never seen hair like that on a human being.
With the cast of Ally McBeal.
I think our office is like no other place on earth.
The Life and Trials of Ally McBeal, a special edition, next on Fox.
These next three stars took different paths, but all ended up in the same place, in a love triangle on Ally McBeal.
It smells good here.
It's the manure. Are you really a thief?
Before being cast as Ally's ex-boyfriend, he fooled around with a different girl in this student film.
You want me to steal your wallet?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. This is getting kind of kinky.
Please?
Okay, wait. Can I see your wallet just for 1 second?
You got it. It's Gil Bellows. Long before this starlet moved out of Melrose Place and onto the set of Ally McBeal, she tried out for a TV miniseries.
That's great. They tell you you're not good enough and you're depressed. They tell you you're good enough and you're ready to buy it. Their whole damn scam.
I am good.
It isn't about being good. It's about being one of them.
If you don't think being good matters, then you don't understand anything. You don't understand me.
Check it out. It's Courtney Thorne-Smith.
Well, the only reason I'm staying is because I didn't do anything wrong, so I have nothing to hide.
After only 3 days of playing a babysitter on the soap opera Guiding Light, this hot young actress was guided to primetime stardom as Ally McBeal.
Look, that's it. I do not have to stay here and take this.
Elise, I believe you.
What?
Look, I'm sure the whole ordeal was just awful.
I know all about you, and I know that you're crazy, and you're just trying to trick me.
Elise, you can walk out that door any moment. You don't have to tell me anything.
You're damned right. I should have known better than ever go to a crazy person's house.
What happens when they don't find that baby, though?
Don't say that!
That's right. It's Callista Flockhart. Gil, Courtney, and Callista, 3 young stars who prove there's more than one way to the top. What was every star before becoming famous? Well, for one thing, a kid. Watch as these budding stars take their first steps along the road to fame.
Sir, could you please show me where the Mimi is, Doc?
This 8-year-old got his feet wet playing a curious kid in a TV show about whales.
The story of the voyage of the Mimi is made up, but everything in it really could happen. Scientists do go out in the ocean to study whales. In fact, scientists study just about everything, and they go just about everywhere to do it. This is a humpback whale.
Did you figure it out? It's Ben Affleck. Before Party of 5, she was the life of the party on the TV series Kids Incorporated.
Call my baby lollipop, tell me why. His kiss is sweeter than an apple pie. And when he does his shaking dance, man, I haven't got a chance.
Back then, she was known as Love Hewitt, the name she's still called by her close friends. It's Jennifer Love Hewitt. Speaking of love, this next kid now plays Hewitt's love interest on Party of Five.
To look at us, we may seem identical, but we're both very different.
It must be tough, coming to a new place and having to make new friends.
7 years ago, he played twins on the same children's show that she was in.
Hey, don't I owe you guys drinks? Flip, drinks all around. Make it doubles.
All right.
You guessed it, it's Scott Wolf. And finally, check this out. This young superhero and superstar won an Oscar 20 years after his dad shot this home movie. See if you can recognize the 12-year-old Boy of Steel. Stop banging your head against the wall. It's none other than Nicolas Cage. And now the stars we wanted to host our show but couldn't afford them.
Hola, yo soy Daisy.
She started out as a weather girl for a Spanish-language TV station in New Jersey.
En Nueva York y 68 en Connecticut.
Even though she knew nothing about the weather.
Tardes a las 6 los espero aquí.
It's Daisy Fuentes.
Estar con el apurillo.
If you know of any violations of fireworks laws, give somebody at one of those offices a call.
19 years ago, he hit the streets as a field reporter, covering everything from bombs to broken hearts.
I don't know about you, but I get real embarrassed when it's time to tell someone that I like them. But this is the holiday for all us chickens, because even if your special someone doesn't know that you're alive, now's the chance to prove that you are.
Now this anchorman's true love is hosting the Today Show. It's Matt Lauer. Here's another star who covered the Valentine's Day beat.
It's probably the first thing you think of when you think about Valentine's Day. But why does it always seem to be one of the last things that people remember to do? Oh, well, I got caught, too. Happy Valentine's Day, Mom and Dad.
It's Lisa Gibbons.
You know, I get a lot of jokes about the name, actually. All my life, people were like, hey, Conan, what are you, a barbarian or something? What are you, barbarian, Conan? So I'm actually thinking of changing the name. I think Kroll Thor, maybe. What do you guys think?
Before late night, his only hosting job was as a warm-up comic for the short-lived TV show, The Wilton North Report.
Well, we're trying to keep our spirits up here at the Wilton North Report. Everyone's doing their best to seem chipper and optimistic.
Little did Conan O'Brien know that his show would be canceled after only 3 weeks. And finally, here's the host of People Are Talking, a Baltimore TV show that launched this superstar on the road to talk show history.
We're discussing battered husbands this morning on People Are Talking.
On one of the show's segments, Dialing for Dollars, she gave away more money than she earned.
We have got $750 in our Dialing for Dollars jackpot. 750. 7 from the top we're calling. 7 top, 750. Perhaps, maybe this is your number. 750.
16 years later and $400 million richer, she hit the jackpot as the queen of daytime talk, Oprah Winfrey. And there you have it, the hosts we couldn't get on their road to fame. Coming up, our Titanic conclusion.
All right.
Leo, Kate, Billy, and Celine before they boarded ship.
I know that she's out there, and now that she loves me.
When the road to fame continues.
The average butterfly takes 3 days to fully spread its wings in the springtime. Each spring, the average woman takes as much time to realize she has nothing to wear. Perfect time for the Payless Spring Sale. With a huge selection of women's dress and casuals for just $9.99, you won't need to spend 3 days looking for the perfect shoe. No wonder they migrate here. It's your choice, and doesn't it feel good? Payless.
Introducing Doritos 3Ds. A whole new shape that begs to be eaten. In very loud ways. Chihuahua. Doritos 3D snacks. Same loud taste, new loud shape.
Supercharge your color.
New Revlon Super Lustrous Hair Color. Super translucent colorants give hair multifaceted color. Transform boring to sparkling color. Supercharge your color. New Revlon Super Lustrous Hair Color.
Revlon! Sprint's dime-a-minute rate now covers your calling card calls. Come live in a world where your rate on the road is the same as it is at home. Call 1-800-PIN-DROP. Sprint. Ahead.
All right, now you're overstimulated. Let's get some beer in you, and then it's right to bed.
The Simpsons, tonight at 10 on Fox 29.
Before there was something about Mary, she drove Jim Carrey mad with desire.
Somebody stop me!
Cameron Diaz in the box office smash that's
Spookhead.
The Mask at 8/7 Central, Fox Wednesday.
These next stars travel the road to fame all the way to the most successful film in Hollywood history, Titanic.
Dans un grand jardin enchanté, tout à coup je me suis retrouvée, une harpe des violons.
All right, she's not singing in English, and she's not standing on the bow of a ship, but you can still tell why this 13-year-old would go on to become a star of Titanic proportions.
Une colombe sur mon épaule, dans chaque main une hirondelle, des papillons couleur pastel.
Check it out. It's Celine Dion. He didn't get the girl in Titanic. And he didn't get the part in this early screen test either.
It's just that I was supposed to have her home by midnight, and instead I sold her to a pimp.
But even back then, you could see why he was destined to play the bad guy.
All right, things are looking up. This is great. Okay. I wonder how many people are going to show up at my film. This is hell.
It's Billy Zane.
I've got a splitting headache.
This young actress was just a teenager when she starred in this British sitcom.
There's only one thing wrong with her. Terminal snobbery.
Yes, well, not all of us can blend in so seamlessly with the hoi polloi, you common little tart. Feeling better?
Oh, I'm not putting it on, Mummy. I really do feel ill. Oh,
Okay. I'll phone the doctor.
No, there's no need. See how I am in a couple of days.
Really, I'll be fine, really.
6 years later, she was more than fine, landing an Oscar nomination for her role in Titanic. It's Kate Winslet.
Now, you could score a lot of points if you told my father you caught me drinking.
This next star didn't fare so
I
well.
think I'm in danger of being clinically depressed.
Even though he didn't get nominated, he stole the movie and proved he's come a long way since his one and only appearance in a soap opera.
What do you know? Don't hit me. I'm not gonna hit you. Let go of my arm. Aw, poor little orphan Cassie. But now she has a chance for a real family. And she shows how perfect she is. You want to end up like me?
That's right. It's Leonardo DiCaprio. For these young stars of the Titanic, their ship has finally come in. Before we get to the end of the road, how about a little more traveling music from that good old boy, Jerry Springer?
I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never be my wife. You gave up the only one who ever loved you and returned to the wild side of life. Take it.
Monday, April 5th. The countdown begins. 7 of the most outrageous episodes. leading up to the unbelievable series finale. Don't miss all new secrets.
I need cutthroats. Are you up to it or not?
All new lies.
How could you do this?
And all new sins.
No, bitch. There's something I've been wanting to say to you.
Of the show that's been a guilty pleasure for 7 seasons. Melrose Place, the final episodes beginning 2 weeks from tonight on Fox.